They're gonna nickel and dime you because it's Muir Woods. We are certainly getting up in the canopies at this point. Bobbing and weaving through these trees. Make one false step, you're going right down there. The air here is just so clean. Eerily quiet right now. No planes, no cars, silence. 300-foot ravine straight down there. Just past someone who's hiking in Crocs. Okay, up and away right now. There's no service at all. Pulling a quick little U-ey here, making another quick U-ey. I'm in a Jurassic Park movie. Holy mother of God. Gargantuan tree trunks. Alrighty, today we are at the famous Muir Woods, founded in 1908. Approximately 550-ish acres of land. So it's not huge, but definitely one of the most famous forests probably in the entire country. Millions of visitors per year. We're here later in the day, so it's a little bit cooler, a little bit more quiet, but we're gonna check out some of the trails and just see how it goes. But I'm super pumped for this one. One extremely important key piece of advice here, you have to reserve a parking spot prior to arriving at Muir Woods. So you have to reserve the day before, or preferably even further in advance, to ensure that you get a spot. Then you also have to pay an admission fee. So it's it's not free. They're gonna nickel and dime you because it's Muir Woods and people want to see it. But that is a huge thing, because I just saw someone show up and get turned around on the spot because they didn't have a parking pass. Brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna start off here with what's called the Canopy Trail. So we're going uphill here, and I think it's a decently sized loop. I think it's like an hour or so, and probably a pretty solid one. It's also like eerily quiet right now. You almost can hear a pin drop. No wind, no birds, no planes, no cars, silence. So I was talking with one of the grounds people here, someone who works here, and they were telling me that the majority, or a good handful of the trees here, are from before 1000 AD. So they're over 1,000 years old. Really crazy to think they're like more than 10 times older than any human being on the face of the planet right now. Pretty wild. Again, one of the biggest takeaways I would say is just how crystal clear quiet it is once you're into the thick of the woods. Literally cannot hear anything. It's like you're in a room with like all the sound dampening in it. It's crazy. I will say it is really hard for the camera to capture how massive these tree trunks really are. Okay, for the final leg, I'm entering Cathedral Grove, very famous section of the woods. After President FDR's death in 1945, the United Nations actually gathered in Cathedral Grove in Muir Woods to honor him. FDR had an affinity for national parks and nature, and as a way of honoring him, they all met here, which is pretty crazy to think about. Alrighty, that is going to wrap it up for this one. My knees are absolutely shot. Did a really good loop, you know, went up the Canopy Trail, and then came down the Fernwood Trail and capped it off with the Cathedral Forest, which was quite something. Also, there's no service at all in the Muir Woods Park, and I actually kind of love that. It's like you're kind of unplugged for a little while, makes it more immersive, I would say. But yeah, would highly recommend it. It's one of those things you got to kind of check off your list if you're out here in the West Coast, in the Bay Area. Really spectacular stuff. I will certainly be making a journey back at some point, I'm sure.